What's up guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing my chess match. This is the first time we review chess in our channel. So let's get into it. So I go pawn to e4. He then responds to pawn to c6. Why? God knows why. Then I go bishop to c4. Then he responds pawn to e6. Still strange. I go horse to c3, which I didn't notice that I can take their pawn with my bishop, but I don't want to trade, so I didn't. So they go knight to a6, which is what are they trying to attack? They can't even attack my. Oh, I could have just took their knight. Damn, that's a waste. So I go knight to f3, which I was gonna threaten their pawn if they ever move. So they go pawn. They develop your what? What am I talking about? So they move their horse. Horse? What the fuck? So they move their horse to b4. I then proceed to move my knight to g5. They take it with their queen. I didn't notice. So I move my pawn to g3, threatening their queen. He moves their pawn to d5. Forking my pawn and bishop. I then respond with what the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to say that? I'm not that good at chess. Let me know what you call that, guys. What do you call this? EXD5. So I take their pawn, and then they take mine. I then take it with my knight, which is kind of stupid. They take mine, and then it's a trade galore. I then move my bishop back to b3. They move their bishop to g4, threatening my queen. I defend my queen by moving my pawn to f3. I get checked. Queen e5, check. I then move my king to f2, hiding myself. I swear, bro, these bishops are silent assassins. So I had to move my king to f1. He moves his pawn to d4. I move mine to c4, checking if he knows about en passant. En passant. How do you say that? En passant. En passant. So he only had one chance to do en passant. You know what he did? He stopped for 2 whole minutes just to move his bishop to f5. I then proceed to move to d3 with my bishop. No, my pawn. He moves his knight to d3, capturing my pawn. I then move my bishop back to c2 to threaten that knight. He goes back to b4. I take their, what did I take? Their bishop. Then their queen then takes my bishop to f5. I push my bishop to d2. I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to take their knight. Then they move the knight to c6, going back. I then move my rook to b1. they move their queen to f3. So I respond with queen to f3. They move their knight to e5, threatening my queen. So I take their pawn in d7. They take my pawn by moving their knight to c4. I move my king to g1. They then move their rook to d8, which is confusing. I then move my rook to f1. So they move their knight to d2, capturing my bishop. For some reason I didn't see that checkmate. I just went for this. So they move their bishop to e7. I move my queen to a7, capturing their... Wait, what did they capture? Their pawn. I think they then check me with their knight by moving it to f3. I move my king to g2. Boom. They capture my rook in e1. I'm so blind by not seeing that. I then capture it with my other rook to e1. They move their pawn to f5, and then I missed that checkmate, and I moved my king to f3. They move their their knight to h6. I find the checkmate and I win. Truly amazing.